Guys, it's Abby with MotorCityNerds. Welcome. Hi to all new subscribers. Thank you so much for being here. Let's talk about, somebody wanted me to react to like the upcoming episodes for True Detective or like next week's episode or something, but my theory still stands, everybody. Like the video, it really helps out small content creators like me, and tell me what you think down below. And my reviews for episode 2 and 1 are up, and I'm going to do my episode 3 one tomorrow, but I have just like the end of my review cut out, which is what I think is going on. It still stands, everybody. It still stands. And let me just say this really quick without getting into things. Saying everybody's welcome here is very cult-like. It's cult-like behavior. It is. And something's up. But we'll get more into that later. And yeah, let's just check these out and talk about them. But I stand by everything I said still. I stand by it. I'm still standing by it. I fell asleep last night. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We got everything out. Now, my review is up for episode 3. All my other reviews are up. There's a playlist, all that stuff. Yeah, we're already starting out with our boy Pete. My man Pete. I'm glad that I waited, though. That's what I was going to say. Because then I got to watch it like 2.5 times instead of 1. So I'm glad I waited to do this. But Pete and the skating metaphor. That's not skating. That's, are you going to be on the take, my dude? So let's see.
6 dead bodies in the local ice rink. You have protests.
Oh my! We're going all... Oh, wow. Wait. Oh, it's the mining company. Silver Sky. Okay, well, I'm not... They're trying to throw us off, I swear, with the not using as much orange and blue.
Get the shit under control.
Why don't you buzz off, bozo?
That video.
That's horrifying.
There aren't any ice caves near where our body was found.
It's a death trap. There were a bunch of accidents up there years ago.
I mean, okay. I've seen this. I watched it once, like... But this is wild. I mean, this is crazy to see. What do we got over here? Oh, are we showing a clock? That's always meaningful in some way. But, like, time's running out or something. But, I mean...
The men are out there looking for Clark.
That's crazy. That's nuts. The footprints, that's scary. And that means somebody was there recently, right? So they're going to run into... I'm very interested to see how this goes with all that.
Where's he hiding? He takes us one
By one?
by one.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about right here.
One by one.
Okay. This is a total Silence of the Lambs reference. Remember Miss Moffat when she goes and finds the head in the jar? Okay, that's a total reference to that. Because there's been things I've been calling out. When they said quid pro quo, and I tweeted about it immediately. Then I saw somebody else's thumbnail with quadruple billion, a million times the amount of subscribers I have. He's used Hannibal Lecter, my favorite character. He's all over the place in here. My favorite book series. I was so mad. I was like, I was going to put Hannibal Lecter in my thumbnail. But this is a total reference to that for sure. And this is Pete getting beat up, right? It's Pete or his dad? I think it's Pete. Why would they beat up Hank? I think it's Pete. I think Pete's getting beat up by some fellow officers. Okay, so what do we think the Carcosa Stone is? I think that's not what we think. Okay, well, we got one right here. I don't know. It's not giving me... I think that Jodie Foster is really going to have a meltdown when she says Holden said something to you. I think she's really going to... I think her and Navarro are really going to get into it over that. Okay, so that's what I was curious about too. Bucket Man. Where's Bucket Man at? Where's the bucket guy at? The guy that got beat up with a bucket in the beginning where she arrested him. Is this going to be from her car wreck, these injuries, or is he going to run into her and give her a beatdown? And I do think he is more involved than I've been talking about, but Bucket Guy is going to come back around, or at least the girlfriend.
The night country now.
Remember what I was saying in my review? I'm like, light and dark is such a big part of it, and the stars and Alaska and the sky with Marty and Rust at the end of season 1. It looks like light's winning. Remember that this being at night is a huge thing of... The light always eventually comes. Darkness will never just stay. There's always going to be a good force against an evil one. There will always be good to rise and oppose against evil. Do we got anything else? Yeah. I don't know, guys. I feel like this isn't giving me much except for this. Pete, man. I'm stressing for Pete. It's either Pete's going to get hurt Well, I think he is getting hurt in that episode. I'm real worried about Darwin, though. I'm real worried about Darwin.
6 dead bodies in the local ice rink. You have protests
This, Silver Sky, okay.
around the mine. You need to get this shit under control.
I'm trying to
That video.
see, like, this isn't telling me nothing for my theories and stuff, you know? I think, oh,
Death trap.
don't they show them coming out of somewhere?
Years ago.
Her and Pete?
The men are out there looking for Clark. Where's he hiding?
There. Yeah. This isn't going to be whoever we think it is. I think that this is going to end up being his dad. He looks shook. Or it's going to be like the boss lady of the town with her posse, maybe. Or maybe it's just the dad and his posse. But I think it's he looks shook. Look at Pete's face. Oh, this is got to be Jodie Foster. Oh, is her son finally going to come to her after they beef it out? I'm really... I mean, I think Leo will be okay, but I'm worried. Yeah, and Bucket Man. I think Bucket Man's going to make a comeback, and I want to know if that's from... I mean, obviously it was her who got in the car wreck, but who ran her off the road? Bucket Man?
In the night country now.
Dude, the supernatural element of this is so good and crazy. I really love it. I stand by my orange and blue thing. I stand by what I said in my review. They're trying to throw us off with episode 3. I don't really like them not having... And these are... I guess we can just make these like me spitballing. I don't really like them naming them part 1, 2, 3. I don't like that. I really like when they have creative names that apply later on or whatever it is. So that part disappoints me. But I know Holden's trying to tell his mom, yeah, you're right, we were murdered. And I really do. I think Navarro and her are really going to get into it when she's like, no, your son came to me. She's going to be like, shut up with your BS. I can't take that right now. Then there was the thing that I realized while editing in my review. I think that Jodie Foster's kind of BSing about why she's on Tinder, and I think that Annie K was on Tinder, and I think Jodie Foster's trying to see which creeps were on this app. And I want to know if Tinder agreed to this or what, but it's like, what a great show to be in. But I'm like, no, there's something up with Tinder, and they hit it off so well, Annie K and Ray, so I'm like, were you guys talking before that? And you were so insistent on going to Salal, so what was going on there? Again, with my orange and blue theory, if you look at that Nomad group, they don't even use like orange lighting with them like they do in some other scenes, and it's not like the color orange somewhere like I've been saying, but it's the lighting, and same thing with the blue. It is blue everywhere around these people. Like I said, I do think some native people are involved in this cult or whatever it is, for lack of a better term right now. I'm real worried for Pete. I'm real worried for Darwin and Pete. And something's up with his wife. I don't trust her. I don't trust the boyfriend. He's a sneak rat. And like I said, they're really trying to push like a flip-flop on us in episode 3. You can put him in a blue shack with orange trimming all you want. I still don't trust the guy. I don't. Point blank period. Here's my thing. We've had the stillbirth and stuff, but someone's going to die, right? That's what's going to happen, right? I'm wondering, do you guys think we'll get a Matthew McConaughey, Rust Cole cameo in a flashback or something? Like maybe he talked to his dad right before he walked out on the ice? I don't know. Or like that. I don't know. I'm just saying. But definitely skating lessons and crap does not mean skating lessons. And I go into detail about that. They're asking Pete if he's going to be on the take. And if he's going to comply or if he's going to be a problem. Like I said, it's not the white kids getting targeted. That girlfriend is shifty, trying to lure Leah into something. I think that group has a real noble cause, but I think some people in that group are not so noble and are preying on people in it. It's a real weird thing to go and go, everybody's welcome. That can be taken in many different ways. Same thing I've been saying since episode 1 about Twist and Shout. If you take it out of the Beatles context and make it about murder, it's way creepier and way more gruesome. But yeah. I stand by the meth and LSD. I stand by the water. I stand by... I'm wondering if something's going to happen with Jodie Foster because they show her washing her hands in it a lot. And I'm like, ooh, that water is real jacked up. But I was saying that either the meth and LSD is going to be used like in season 1. And they're either putting it in the water knowingly and someone's being chosen to drink that, or it's in that homebrew. It's something like that. And like I said, all my reviews are up. I have a playlist, Motor City Nerds. I'm on OF, I'm on TikTok, I'm on all the things down below. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be making more connection videos, and especially my Dark Tower and True Detective are the same exact thing. That will eventually be here. It's just going to take a long time, but I'm definitely going to get more True Detective stuff out to you guys, especially about season 1. Mom and I just rewatched it. But yeah, hi to all new subscribers. Welcome. We have fun over here, and always put your opinions in, and always tell me if you think I'm wrong, because I love getting. This. I think that's the funnest part. Is going like, oh snap, you saw this and you saw that. Oh, I love that. It's great, and that's my favorite thing.